friends, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm giving you a training update. So I am letting you guys know what I've been doing lately for my workouts, what I'm doing for cardio, how much cardio, how much workouts, how much strength training. I'm gonna talk about if I'm doing a body split or total body workouts. Also, what's best for petite women, best, right, in quotations. And I'm also gonna take you to the gym with me. Today I'm training upper body. So it'll be a nice little catch-up video on what I've been doing lately in my training schedule. And if you like this kind of video, please give it a like and subscribe. Join the community if you're new. Hi, let's be friends. I make content for petite women looking to live a healthy lifestyle. Also certified personal trainer, certified nutritionist, and certified petite woman. Just kidding, but I am 5'1". All right, you guys, so without further ado, let's jump into my training update video. Okay, I'm just pulling up my app that I use to track everything so I can give you guys the stats. Like, let me just break down the numbers, the details first, like the overall training schedule. So for the past few years, I've had kind of the same schedule as far as like how many days a week I train. I lift weights 5 days a week. That's what I've done for years. Sometimes it's 4, but most of the time it is 5 days a week. And I have a program that I follow for about 4 to 6 weeks until I get new programming. That means I repeat the same workouts every week, increasing the weights. That's called using progressive overload to get stronger. So I make, it gets harder, but I keep working on those movement patterns. And then 4 to 6 weeks later, new program. And that is the basics of how you want to structure a good strength training program. So my current split, and like I said, this is not the end all be all, right? I do changes every 4 to 6 weeks. I go through different cycles. What I'm currently doing is training legs on Monday. I focus on quads and a little bit of glutes. And on Tuesday, which is today, I train upper body. I do chest, a little bit of shoulders and triceps. On Wednesday, I do a glute day, so kind of legs, glutes mostly though, it's like glute emphasis. Thursday is a active recovery day. Friday is hamstrings and glutes, so again, legs, but more hamstring focused. Notice glutes are always in there. And Friday, that was Friday. Saturday, I do back, biceps, and light delts, so that's like shoulders. And Sunday's an active recovery day. So as you can see, with my strength training schedule, I currently have 3 lower body days, 2 upper body days, which focus on different things, but all of the lower body days somehow gently touch on glutes. And that's because your glutes are the biggest muscle group in your body. They take a lot. You can train them 2 to 3 times a week, and you kind of need to if you want to grow them. I love training my glutes, so I train them 2 to 3 times a week. In this case, right now, in my current cycle, 3 times a week. And then the 2 upper body days are broken up into basically chest and back. So chest being the main muscle groups and then back being the main muscle groups on the other day. My workouts take probably 45 minutes to an hour. So they're not like laborious. Like I'm not in the gym for hours, that's not my vibe. But I do try to go in there, stay focused and hit the muscle groups hard. I record all the weights that I lift each week. And that helps me know that I'm using progressive overload because I can see, oh, last week I did this on the leg press or whatever. This week I'm gonna add 5, 10 pounds, whatever I can add, listening to my body. Now, with my cardio is something that does change for me more frequently depending on how much I'm eating, depending on what phase I'm in with my nutrition. Now, I did a mini cut. You guys, if you watch the series, you'll know I quit the mini cut at the end for that swim shoot I did. And when I got home, I kind of did a reverse diet, not super like put together one, but kind of did a reverse diet, get my calories back up to maintenance. And during that time, I did increase the cardio slightly. So right now I probably do anywhere from 3 to 5 cardio workouts a week, ranging from 20 to 30 minutes. This can be anything from walking, running, biking, or dance cardio. Those are like the 4 that I like. Oh, a 5th would be like a Metcon. So that's metabolic conditioning. And that's when I do, this is the only one I do at the gym. I will like do a mix between like the rower, the ski erg, like sprinting on the treadmill, and using the assault bike. So I have a lot of different tools that I like to, like different types of cardio that I like to use on different days, depending on if I need a more higher intensity day or I need a low intensity day. And this is something I let my body dictate. So the cardio is really flexible. It's based on how I feel. And then on my active recovery days, I don't believe that you need a full rest day where you like literally your step count is 0 and you do nothing. So on the days I don't lift, I make sure I get at least 10,000 steps in. That's an arbitrary number that works for me. It's a minimum of 10K. And I just go out, I go on walks. We have like the beautiful Williamsburg Bridge right outside my building. I'll go and walk the boardwalk. I'll go shopping. I don't know, just like anything to like go get my body moving, but in a low intensity way. Those are on my active recovery days, which would be for me right now, Thursdays and Sundays. Okay, that kind of sums up like what my current schedule looks like, and now let's just go train. I think we got most of the bulk of the training over with in terms of the schedule. Let me know if you have questions about my training below, and later in the video I'm gonna cover the difference between body split and total body, but I really gotta go work out, so let's go. This is what I'm wearing today. It is Shark Week. I am feeling all sorts of bloated and not great. I just am like, you know, it's just how it is. But I still go to the gym. I still train on my period because generally I feel better when I train. Doesn't really matter if I'm on my period or not. But yeah, sometimes when I'm like feeling kind of not as good, I'll like wear a baggier shirt or whatever. Just do whatever you gotta do to get in the gym, because like all that matters is that you feel good and you're taking care of yourself. So yeah, this is what I'm wearing. It's really hot today in New York. It's literally like 90 degrees. So I'll probably end up taking this off anyways. But yeah, let's go to the gym. Okay, so we are starting off the workout with a little upper body warm up. I have a pull-up assist band here, just a resistance band, and I'm doing some pass-throughs, working on the range of motion here, opening up the chest. This is great for the shoulders and the chest and the back. I'm also going to be doing single arm for these. You can basically do 5 on each side, and you can do 10 total when you're doing both arms. I'm also doing some banded pull-aparts. Again, just kind of warming up the back. I am gonna do some pull-ups today, and then finishing off with this kind of tricep stretch. And again, it's a chest opener, and you can just do this to whatever range of motion is available to you. It doesn't have to be as far as me. Lastly, we have a neck stretch. This is an amazing stretch. I love this one. You're gonna put your arm behind your back and then let your neck fall to the opposite side. And you can gently use your hand to guide. Don't pull down, but if you do this after the warm-up you just did, you'll probably feel a crack. It just feels really good. Not that the crack is the goal, it just feels good. Okay, my first exercise, the wider grip here just means that your hands are wider apart, and this is going to help recruit the pecs, which are your chest muscles, more than your triceps, because the wider you grip, the more your elbows will fall directly in line with the barbell throughout that range of motion and not in front. And so you end up recruiting more of the chest muscles here. It also has a shorter range of motion because you're a wider grip. Now, there are pull-ups in this workout. Normally there probably wouldn't be because I'm not training back really today. It's more of a chest day, but I'm doing a pull-up program right now, which just means I'm doing some kind of pull-up variation 3 times a week. So I'm tacking it on to other workouts that might not be back workouts. I am using a band here to get in more volume. If I wanted to do less volume, I could do those unbanded, like if I was doing 5 sets of 5, but I'm doing 3 sets of 10 to 12 here, and so using a band to help assist. And this is just to work on my pull-up game right now. Next up, we have something pretty straightforward, and I'm in a split stance position. Really use your core here. You want to squeeze your triceps when you extend the arms and then go slowly on the way back. Try not to let your elbows move in place. They should pretty much be suspended in the air, and the only thing moving should be your forearms, extending and contracting to work the triceps. Next up, you're gonna do this as a superset with the next following exercise, but the way that you're gonna do this one, or the way that I'm doing this one, I'm doing 10 reps of full range of motion, making sure I'm not using my body as momentum or like swinging or bouncing off my legs. Arms straight, chest up, tight core, belly button to spine. And then after I finish the 10 reps, I'm dropping down and doing partials. This is a partial range of motion to kind of burn out the delts here. So I'm doing 8 partials to finish off the set, and that would count as 1 set. All right, you're gonna do a superset. So these are back to back with the lateral raises. This is a cable front raise, working the delts again, more the front, and you're raising up to 90 degrees and then slowly lowering back down, keeping your belly button tight, your shoulders down, neck nice and long so you don't strain it. Lastly, I'm finishing off and we're doing partial range of motion here. So that means you're not fully locking out or straightening the arms at the top. What this does is it creates more tension for a longer period of time right on the delts and a little bit of the chest here, because you're never extending the arms fully and entering that resting position. So you're keeping the tension in the whole time, pumping, never getting to a rest position. And that's increasing the time under tension, which is increasing your strength. And it's a good way to end the workout with a little bit of pump here. I'm just cooling down now. I cool down after every workout. It's really important. I'm going to start with some spine mobilizations. This is basically where you take a foam roller and you put the foam roller on one part of your spine and you relax. You can take a deep breath into it. Then you move it maybe an inch or so to the next vertebrae beneath it and do the same thing, relax, stretch out. It's also nice because you get a nice stretch in your pecs and your chest and shoulders, which is what I had just worked in this workout. Next, I'm doing a spine twist here, kind of just working on stretching both my hips and back, crossing one leg over the other, and then throwing or just letting the legs go to the side, increase range of motion in my lower spine and hips and back. And then the last thing that I wanted to do was finish off with those tricep stretches again. They just feel really good, grabbing my band and just doing this overhead while sitting down. You can do it standing up, whatever feels good. I did also want to give credit to my team. I do have a coach I work with, and she works with a coach. This is Lizzie Picardi and her coach, Michelle McDonald, Your Healthy Hedonista. I work with this training team. They help me keep on track, and I do exactly what I preach and teach, which is find a support team that can help you reach your goals. It's so important. Okay, I just got home. I will resume the training video. I just really need to eat. This is a Dave's Killer Bread bagel with butter, an egg white omelet with kale, everything but the bagel seasoning, and goat cheese, herb goat cheese is in there as well. So I'm gonna gobble this up and then we will be right back. So I just finished eating. Actually, it's been a few hours. After I ate breakfast, I ate like a huge bowl of tofu and did some work for a few hours, and now I'm here. Sesame's gnawing on my leg. Okay, I wanted to talk to you guys about body split training versus total body workouts, because people always ask me this. I asked you guys if you had any questions to include in my training update. You guys asked this one multiple times. So here is the deal. Generally speaking, total body workouts is going to be a better option for the vast majority of human beings from an efficiency standpoint, from a get the most bang for your buck standpoint. And then there's an extra layer for petite women, which is that when you do a total body workout, you actually have a better metabolic output. Not only do you burn more calories, which I tell you not to focus on and you shouldn't, but it is a fact. You also have the benefit of having an elevated metabolism, meaning the after effect or your ability to burn more calories at rest after the workout is actually higher. Your metabolism stays elevated for longer after a total body workout than it will a body split workout. So what does this mean? This means that when you do a total body workout, your heart rate gets more elevated, you're working more muscle groups, you're doing multi-joint exercises. Overall, you're just getting more done in less time. That is going to be much more sustainable, adherable, and enjoyable for most of you watching this, like 99%, than trying to adhere to a really strict body split program that's more time consuming, doesn't necessarily lead to better results, and there's other cons with the body split. So with the body split, and I'll talk about why I do body split also after listing all these cons. The body split, it's also, the idea, right, is you work a different muscle group every day, like I showed you my body split is right now. And the issue with this is if you are not really kind of religious about going to the gym every, every week and not missing your workouts, if you miss a day at the gym, you miss an entire muscle group for a whole week. So that's not ideal. It's not very flexible. The other main issue I have with body split training, and this is why I don't teach it, is you have to start separating your cardio sessions from the strength training sessions, because when you're doing a body split program, you're not working anything cardiovascularly. So now you have to carve out additional time to do your cardio, which most people don't have time for, or the desire to do. So it's more efficient to just combine them into your total body workouts, because you get that cardiovascular boost from the total body. It's time saving, it's efficient. Honestly, like, they're just better. Now, why do I do body split programs? Simply because, one, this is literally my job, and two, it's literally my life passion, and I don't mind spending more time doing it. So if you get to a point, maybe like in your life where you're a pretty advanced lifter and you want to spend more time at the gym, I can't imagine why you'd want to do this unless you really get into it, then you might want to try a body split program, because you'll have the time, or you'll have the desire to spend way more time and energy at the gym. But you don't need to do that to get results. It's just if you end up getting really passionate about fitness and you want to do a really concentrated program where you're trying to put on muscle in certain body, certain body parts, and you're okay having a whole separate time where you have to do cardio. Now, the other reason you might want to do a body split is if you've been weight training for many years and you're no longer seeing results on a total body workout. At that point, yeah, you might want to progress to something that helps you build muscle more, like a body split program, because it's going to fatigue your muscles more. You're hitting, isolated muscle groups with a higher frequency, higher volume, a higher intensity. So yeah, if you're really advanced and you're like, I want to get to the next level, a body split might be better, but you have to weigh that against the time you're willing to invest. Remember, nutrition is key here. So you can absolutely, and you will, build muscle and burn fat on a total body workout program or a body split program. Of course, it always comes down to, though, like what you're doing with your nutrition. So just making sure that's really in check. Generally speaking, total body workout programs are going to be more functional. They're gonna work your core more. They're gonna give you more functional fitness. They're more time efficient. They'll help you burn fat. They help you get a cardiovascular benefit. There's just so many more reasons to do a total body workout program, unless you're like me and you've been training for like 20 years and this is your life and you kind of just want to do more. That's what it comes down to. You want to dedicate more time to it. You want to, you've maxed out your newbie gains after 5 years doing total body and you're like ready to go to the next level. But you don't ever have to graduate to body split training if you don't want to. And if you want to, you can. So there's no right or wrong here, but I've seen through the thousands of women I've coached and the studies that a total body workout program is going to give you the most bang for your buck as far as sustainability, results, enjoyability of a program, etc. Now, a lot of people ask, if it's a total body program, how am I recovering enough between days if I'm like working on my muscles? And I just want to really quickly say, if you're on a really good program, total body program, it's expertly designed so that you're working certain muscles some days and other ones other days, even though it's always total body. So in petite power, for example, while all the workouts are total body and designed for the petite female body type, you're not literally working every single muscle in every workout. It's programmed and patterned in a certain way so that you're working some muscles some days and others other days, but you still get total body effect. You still get the fat burning, you still get the muscle building in a single 45-minute workout. And if you want to join, we are accepting new clients into our September 7th session. We'd love to have you. If you're not sure, we do offer free consultations. They're like totally free, exploratory calls. I take them personally, or you can speak with a member and alumni of our program who's gone through it and seen great results. And you can just kind of see if it's the right vibe for you, the right fit for your goals. You can book a call in the description below. We would love to have you for this next round. Overall, I hope you guys enjoyed this training update. If you did, please give it a like to help support my content. That's a free and easy way to support me. And subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Like if you're just watching this from like the Instagram swipe up definitely subscribe. Would love to have you in the community, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.